Yo, what's good, chat? Reese Rich here, back on the channel with another video. Back on the channel with a new video after a while. It's honestly because I ain't really had nothing new to review. But I've been waiting on this 2-pack of Batman and Professor Zoom to come in from Entertainment Earth for the last month. It's like the last thing I pre-ordered action figure wise. So it's the newest thing I actually have to review on the channel. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Just got this about like an hour ago, just set up to record. First look, we have both figures in clear plastic. We got Thomas Wayne unmasked, his sword, the masked had two guns, Bruce Wayne headstone, Reverse Flash's masked head, double-sided lightning staff, and of course Reverse Flash unmasked. Now, let's get to the back. I really love this comic book art back here, especially on Reverse Flash. Just excellent. These are two figures that I've wanted the whole time I've been collecting. I know there are obviously past versions of both these figures, but can never find him for a decent price because he came with guns. That Flashpoint Batman was really expensive. Like, at least averages like $40. And this guy, I could have got him easily, but I didn't like the body they put him on, which was that Rebirth Flash body. And this Blue Beetle body buff is wider, so I like it more. We have the side, Batman vs. Professor Zoom Flashpoints. And what's something I want to point out is obviously you see up here 17 plus, because this 2-pack actually has guns in it, which is, I believe it's this is the first mainline release in years to have guns. Because the Jonah Hex and the Horse Collector's Edition and the Armored Batman and Nightmare Batman 2-pack, those were both McFarlane Toy exclusives. But this is just a mass retail release, and it still has guns. And if you look on the bottom here, it says collectors age 17 plus. So up here and on the bottom 17 plus, so maybe that's the way they are able to get around the gun ban and now hopefully bring guns back to the main line with regular characters. But yeah, just a little of the box. Really happy that guns are back. An excellent presentation. Now let's get this bad boy open. Like I said, really wanted these two figures for a while. Certain things such as like price or just like the bodies used stopped me from getting them. But when I saw this was rumored first and then actually went up for pre-order or was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, I believe. Yeah, that I knew I had to get this because, like I said, been wanting them for a while. I think it was one of the only things that went up on San Diego Comic-Con that I actually wanted. I liked most of the stuff, like Red Swamp Thing, Power Girl, Guy Gardner, etc. I like them, but those aren't characters that I just absolutely need in my collection. I know my dad talked with him. He said he's gonna get Power Girl. But yeah, keep bumping the camera. But here we have the two cards. The art looks really excellent on these cards. I know some people don't care about the cards, but people like me and I think NY Backyard Legend, we keep our cards in a card book. So let's read Professor Zoom first. Flashpoint. Real name Eobard Thawne. Born in the 25th century, Eobard Thawne grew up idolizing the Flash and studying the legacy of the Scarlet Speedster. However, as he learned more about the Flash, Eobard discovered how his own life was linked to his heroes. He was destined to become one of Barry Allen's greatest villains, a revelation that led Eobard to grow unhinged. When he eventually replicated the chemical accident that granted the Flash super speed, Eobard took on a new identity, that of the Reverse Flash, a wicked subversion of everything the Flash stood for. You have Thomas Wayne's Batman from Flashpoint. Yeah, these cards are really nice. I think these are a bit shinier and glossier than the normal cards. But Thomas Wayne, or Batman Flashpoint. Real name, Thomas Wayne. You get the focus? I'll just read it. The Thomas Wayne of Flashpoint, that man who became Batman when it was young Bruce who was killed in Crime Alley, is perhaps the most complicated version of Thomas to date. Once a brutal slayer of Gotham's villains who augmented his wealth by investing in Gotham's depravity as a casino magnate, Thomas Wayne rededicated himself in the 2011 Flashpoint event to erasing his own corrupted reality and giving his son another chance at life. Plastic to hold the cards. That just goes back in the box. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do some cutting. There's a lot of plastic noise, so I'll cut the video and then come back when they're out the box. And we back. All right, you two got both the figures and all the accessories and everything out the box. So first, gonna show you actually what I kept in the box, because I don't ever use these. But you got a display base. Obviously, you see the part where you can plug in the Here Lies Bruce Wayne headstone. This is actually pretty cool for like photo photography or anything. You can either do some stuff with this like Red Hood or whatever. But put to the side. First, let's start off with accessories. Here you have Thomas Wayne's sword. I've only really seen the Flashpoint animated movie rather than the comic, so I'll probably be a little lost on these first two accessories, because here you have the double-sided lightning bolt staff. Very nice. The gold paint on it is very nice. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, but it looks very cool. Now here we have my two favorite accessories, because this is my first time actually getting my McFarlane figure that comes with its own guns. Well, DC figure, I should say. Two pistols for Thomas Wayne. Comes with his holsters. Was really hoping they came with this 2-pack when it was announced, and they did. So really happy to have those. And my other favorite parts, the mastheads. Really nice. Paint apps are really good. Like details, you can see that this is a different Thomas Wayne Batman head than the original, I believe. And mine came a little warped in the box, if you can see that. Have to heat it up, but the reverse Flash one came perfectly in box, no warping or anything. But like, yeah, I love these both. And speaking of head sculpts, show you the unmasked heads. Eobard Thawne, Thomas Wayne. Two gray-haired dudes. Really love the detail on these. Seen this Thomas Wayne head sculpt before, but this Eobard Thawne head sculpt is really detailed. The hair detail is excellent. Really nice face, doesn't look bad or anything. And like I said, Thomas Wayne, seen it before, but it still looks really good. I plan to just put these heads on the body and just have these heads for fodder or something, because I want them with their masks on. But hey, I'll take extra heads and extra pieces whenever I can get them. So this body is like almost 2-3 years old, so I don't think I'm really gonna bother doing articulation on him. Maybe not even reverse Flash either, so this is a pretty well used body as well. It's just a Blue Beetle body with initially the Blue Beetle body, but reused from Flashpoint Flash. I never got to see that figure in person. The closest I've gotten is that the glitter leg Speed Force Flash that came out recently. I was gonna get it, but I thankfully did looked it up and in store, and mostly everybody who's gotten that figure has a problem with that glitter plastic just snapping it. Like, just regular posing it or just picking it out the box, the legs will just explode and shatter. So I left it right where it was. There were like 3 on the Books A Million shelf too. I've seen more people talk about that problem. But I'm not really gonna do articulation, just looking at this figure. Yeah, I love it. It was the right decision for me to wait to get a reverse Flash and hope that one came out in this body, and it did. This is my first time having this Blue Beetle body in my collection, and I can see why they use it so much. It's very muscular, defined. Um, yeah, I wish they would just um, take away the sculpted belt piece and just make this a generic body, because they use it so much. They might as well do that once just to have a reuse of it. But loving how this guy looks. I think I'm gonna try to take off the heads, gonna do it off camera because that's finicky. Got this neck piece, really cool. Gets the head closer up, really detailed, angry yelling head. Peg goes really deep in there. Let's see, can I get this reverse flash head on without heat? I think I can, just gotta give it a little force. Actually, I'm gonna pause the video and give me a second because I think I can do it, but I just don't want too much dead space in the talking. And we back. So, got both the heads swapped, took off both the neck pieces. I was able to get reverse flash's head on, like right as I pressed the camera off, a pause button. But Thomas Wayne took a little longer because I had to use heat to get his head on there. But let's look at him. Really loving this reverse flash head. I like the smirk and everything. I like the eyes, everything's printed nicely. The yellow is really flat while the red has a little pop to it. I'm not I was thinking about painting the eyes, or taking a toothpick and putting a little dab of gloss red in there. Kind of like, grab it. Like how you see the eyes. If I have any Thomas Wayne too. Like how you see the eyes on this picture. He has a little bright red in his eyes on the back of the comic book art. So I was thinking about doing that, but I'm not sure. May leave it like this. Really love the detail and everything, how the logo is printed on very nicely. The red and yellow pop balance each other. Just, yeah, love this figure, love this head. Don't have any problems. These are on the right way, not bent at all. Yeah, really love this figure. Love the head sculpt. Now we get Thomas Wayne. Like I said, different head sculpt than the first one, but I think I actually like this one better. It's a little, I think the first head sculpt with Thomas Wayne was a little shorter, squatter, but this one's a little thinner and longer, taller. Love how that looks. Looks aggressive. Awesome red eyes, awesome furrowed brow in the mask. And the way this neck piece was on, I thought it wasn't going to be able to come off, but I just had to literally take my thumb up against it and flip it up a bit, and it just flipped off. No glue residue or anything. So yeah, really nice. Not gonna put this back on, but this will be nice to have for like any future custom unmasked Batman or anything. And of course, got him holding his guns. Really happy to finally have a Thomas Wayne Batman with guns in my collection. It'll be one of my favorite ones on my Batman shelf. And his legs are a little bowed from the box. Same with Reverse Flash, but if you get them the right angle, they can stand. Some people say they have a problem standing with fallen figures, but I have probably like over 60 figures, and every one of them is either on a bicycle or standing up by themselves without a stand. So I don't know why some people have a problem with that, but I don't. But let me show the heads up close again off the body. Really like them. Don't know what I'd do with them, but like I said, always good to have more fodder. And this neck piece from Reverse Flash, really cool to have for like fodder as well. Not gonna put the neck pieces back on simply because I want them with the mask on, but really good to have just extra pieces whenever you can. So final thoughts. Really love both these figures. Everything I want them to be. Like I said, wanted them for a long time. Just couldn't find a good price on Thomas Wayne, a price that I liked, and didn't like the body Reverse Flash was on. But happy to have them both. Really perfect in my eyes. This 2-pack, I think I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10 just to be critical, because I'm easy with my ratings, because if you give me what I want and what I need, you're always going to get a high rating. But the only reason it's a 9.5 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10, is I wish both figures came with extra hands. I wish he came with fists, and I wish he came with another fist and like 2 running hands. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna give him a 9.5 out of 10. Really excellent 2-pack. I got these on January 2nd, so these didn't come out in 2023. But this is not 2020. These didn't come out in 2024. But this is a really strong way for McFarlane and my collection to start off 2025. I may or may not do a best of my favorite stuff from 2024 video. I'm not sure. I was going to, but I just didn't get around to it. I say I do a video of my favorite customs from 2024, but all my customs are for 2024 because I've only been customizing a year now. Speaking of, I forgot to say, like December 8th or 10th of last year, 2024, was my 1-year anniversary of customizing and my 2-year anniversary of collecting. So, in the grand scheme of things, I haven't been doing it for too long, but I have well over 30 customs now and well over like 60, 70 figures. So, clearly something I enjoy. Can't wait to do more in the future of. Can't wait to get back down doing more on this channel. Like I said, I have to just come up with more stuff since I don't get every single figure. Like some people, I'm not completionist. Mostly not just because of money, but also space and just interest. I'm not interested in every single thing, but I grab what I like. So obviously videos on this channel is going to go up more on that basis rather than just having to get everything. But I want to get to uploading more, probably different stuff, more than just action figures. I meant to do some like cosplay weapon stuff. I might do that. Have to get a good outside setup to show you guys that stuff so it can shine. But yeah, really love the 2-pack. Really enjoyed doing this video, unboxing and review. But my name is Reese Rich. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My Instagram, full of action figures, customs, and other things, is down in the description below. My Instagram is in the description below. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.